Hey everybody, welcome back to LA Connections live stream comedy channel, LAC Comedy on YouTube. We've got another great improv comedy show. This is the 11 a.m. Pacific cast. I'm their host and director, John, but guess what? Let's meet our performers. We've got Robert.
Slancha, hello everybody. Glad to be with you. Everybody stay safe.
We got Matt.
Hello, everyone. Also, stay safe.
We got Scott.
Righteous.
And we got Koji.
Brothers.
Indeed. I asked them each to say a word that is most meaningful to them. And let's start this show right now. These performers do not know any suggestions they may get for the show. Everything they say is going to be spontaneous and based off the top of their heads. Our first game, we're going to see a series of improv scenes based off a word. And the word is going to be sun. Sun is the word. All right, we're going to see a couple scenes. It's called One Word, Sun.
I've been praying to the sun my entire life, the god of the sun, for warmth, for keeping me from the cold.
Makes sense. I mean, unlike other religions, you actually see the sun.
This is true, and the sun will let you know when he is smiling upon you because your skin turns golden.
And your eyes burn.
No,
Wait, are you looking right at the sun?
we do not look right at the sun. We place cucumbers over our eyes to shade to keep the sun's rays from burning us.
Could you just use anything?
I would imagine, but the cucumbers are cooling to the sun's
All right.
heat.
So what has the sun provided? Do you sacrifice? Do you send sacrifices to it?
We used to send sacrifices to it, but then we started running out of people.
Scene. Let's see another scene. Sun.
Koji, my son, eating too many Milky Way bars is going to get you a lot of cavities.
I already have. Oh, I already have 4, I think. But
You're
you're
more
right.
like 13, which is not only pathetic, it's unlucky. And I got to pay for your fillings.
Is it all right if I make it 14?
Well, that'll take away the unluckiness of it, but it's still a lot of money. I wish you would stop with the Milky Way bars. Why don't you switch to I don't know, Three Musketeers or something? Maybe they're better for your teeth.
Oh yeah, I'll do that, Dad. So 3 Musketeers.
Actually,
Have you brought me?
Sorry.
Have you brought me any?
Yes, I have some right here. Here, knock yourself out. The Three Musketeer bars. No?
Not a Milky Way.
Yeah, in a way, I agree with you. I always thought growing up that the Three Musketeers were a little sweeter than the Milky Ways. Too sweet.
Yeah, I mean it's too sweet, but we should get something sour. That might be fun.
I got a better idea. I got some veggie bars. Those are the...
Scene. Gross. No veggie bars. All right, let's mix it up. Sun. Let's see some more scenes from Sun.
Waiting for partner. Up, there we are. Scott, I am so glad that you married into my family, that you're my new son-in-law. We are just so happy to have you in the family.
Yeah, well, I always wanted to marry into a big Irish Catholic family when I was growing up because I was an only child and I was lonely. And I know you guys have huge families, and that's why basically I married into it.
That's the nice thing about an Irish Catholic family. We just keep procreating, knocking out those sons left and right.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it with you guys? Is it go hand in hand with the drinking? Or,
Well, the drinking does indeed help lighten the mood for the procreation, but you get plenty of sons to go out there and help you out in the fields, help you with the sheep, help you with the potatoes, help you with the drinking.
Mm. And of course, your daughter is beautiful. I mean, not to mention.
Oh, Maggie, even though she's not a son, Maggie is a sweet, wonderful girl, as they say. However, Maggie is going to give you lots of sons.
Yeah, hopefully a few daughters as well.
Remember, we need the sons for the sheep.
All right, well, that's a 50-50 proposition. It's kind of out of my control, but I'll do my best.
We're counting on you, son-in-law. We're counting on you. We
No,
want to see the McGarvey clan grow.
okay. Um, well, I, another thing, I wanted to play for Notre Dame college football. I dreamed of playing for Notre Dame because they were called the Fighting Irish, and I just, you know, it never happened. But
Well, you never know. You never know. You could get strong, healthy, strapping boys, sons, and we'll train them. We'll get them ready to go to Notre Dame. As a matter of fact, we'll put in a good word with the bishop.
yes, yes, please, yeah, I want my sons all to play football, and yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait. I can't
It
wait.
should. It should work out very well. The McGarvey clan, we're known for our wooden heads. We're tough, if nothing else.
Yeah. I'm never gonna be lonely again.
Scene. All right, let's see another one. Son. Son.
Sir, I know you like your eggs sunny side up, so I've prepared some for you.
Oh, thank you. You know the way I like them. I've been coming to this coffee shop for years, and I always count on you. Great service, sunny side of bacon. I like it crispy.
I brought you your freshly squeezed orange juice as well.
Oh man, and it's the perfect antidote to a hangover. Sunday morning. Oh, oh, wow. Yeah, I just had a rough night, my man.
Try, try your eggs sunny side up with the yolk gently boiled. I hope it's not too hard because it's a new chef.
It'll cure my hangover too, right? Ah, I feel better already.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Chef, you did good. You did good.
Yeah, you did good, chef. You did good, chef.
All right, scene. Good job. That was one word. Okay, great, everybody. Now, let's see. Let's get all four of our performers on stage, and we're gonna play a game called Tag Team. So, why don't let's see. Why don't Scott and Robert start on stage? And Matt, you're going to play Robert's character, and Koji, you're going to play Scott's character. And these are going to be our backup actors who can tag into the scene at any moment. And to inspire the scene, Scott and Robert, let's say that you are you're two dads whose children are marrying. Okay, so you're meeting each other for the first time, two different patriarchs, um, and we'll have Matt and Koji start off screen, but whenever they come on screen, Scott or Robert will stop talking and minimize, and Matt or Koji will keep the scene going. So, the meeting of two fathers and a newly formed family is the suggestion. The game is tag team. Let's start it off.
Scott, I'm so happy that your son is marrying my Jenny, and I'm so appreciative of the fact that he understands her mental needs and the treatment she gets. We're so grateful for that, and he's such a loving young man.
Yeah, well, I told him that there's nothing wrong with marrying a Looney Tune as long as she's fine-tuned.
I don't the the schizophrenia. I mean, she the second personality, and sadly, there have been moments that she has these outbreaks where she's prone to just pounding on somebody, and but the other person, when she does make that flip, she's just such a kind-hearted individual. It does make up for that. And again, I really so appreciate the understanding.
Well, in full disclosure, my son has a yellow sheet. I hope that doesn't, put a fly in the ointment.
No, I don't think. In fact, it would make an interesting couple, a yellow sheet schizophrenic relationship.
Yeah, he was kind of a wild kid. He did some robberies, nothing major. He just robbed some delis and stuff like that. But I had to bail him out numerous times, but he's clean now. I mean, no more altercations lately.
That's not a, to me. That is not a worry to me. We all make mistakes as we move along. As I said, my poor Jenny. One side, it's one side good, one side bad. We all have our moments. I guess just being truthful. I have an uncle, an uncle Ronnie that owns a cement company that I know has put to various types of use, shall we say?
Well, let's face it, robbing delis isn't as bad as robbing banks. Come on.
This is true, except it's a lower return for your work.
Well, it depends what's in the cash register. You got to get them at the right time. I told him. You know what I mean. You got to get them at the right time.
No, I understand completely, and I guess I get the nice thing about robbing a deli. At least if they're out of cash, you can run out the door with a salami.
Yeah, and some ham and some turkey and some roast beef and some Slim Jims and some bubble gum and some lottery tickets and some. Yeah, should I keep going?
That's
Yeah.
that's an excellent observation. The lottery tickets, because they may pay off too, and at the same time, you're putting food on a dinner table. Not bad. And that's important with Jenny, especially when she has her moments.
Yeah. Um, well, when when speaking of Jenny, how are you?
I've been doing all right, but you were talking about all that.
Oh, we were just talking about you guys. What a great marriage it's gonna be, and
Yeah, but as I said, I am a little nervous.
you don't gotta worry. Koji's a sweetheart.
Oh, hello.
Hi, honey. Uh,
That's that was just. Oh my God! I mean, the dream I had last night was just crazy.
I know. I once ever have those dreams that just sort of make you feel off the rest of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I had one right now. Truth be told.
You right now, like you've been awake this whole time.
I mean, yeah, but I have been awake for this whole time, but there's just this recurring dream that always makes me scared. That you know, I'm a robber, right? So yeah, I, I'm really scared I'll relapse into my hobby.
And what is that hobby again? Sorry.
Shop.
Freeze. Let's continue with British accent.
Eh, And what hobby you got there, mate? That's more Australian. Anyway, I'll try it. What hobby you
Well,
got there?
first, I don't like really know what my hobby is, but I mean, I would say if I had to choose a hobby, it'll be shoplifting. Yeah,
Well, it's not really a hobby, my boy. It's more of a crime.
I mean, even though it's a crime, I mean, I would call it a crime of passion. No joke.
Oh, still a crime. It's still a bloody crime.
Hmm. So, like I was saying, he's reformed. You know, He's a sweetheart. You don't got to worry about anything, you know. And
Right? I mean, don't. Oh,
I understand. Actually, though, I was thinking we've got a fairly large reception coming up. With the two families coming together, this is probably going to be about a 200-person wedding. We could utilize his skill at the deli to cater the event and maybe save ourselves some cash. What do you think?
that's not a bad idea. You know, like I told him though, you got to hit the I mean, if the deli happens to be like, I mean, if you happen to know when this deli like has the cash register at its fullest, and
Maybe that's a job that you and I should scour the neighborhood looking for the best possible contributors to the fund.
yeah, there's a specific time when they come to get the money, just like with a bank, and yeah, we got to check that out.
All right, freeze. Drop those British accents. And now, Scott. And now, Scott, you're gonna speak 2 words at a time. Matt, or sorry, Robert, you're gonna speak 3 words at a time.
Well,
Well, worried. Why?
because the
Because what's bothering you?
the thing
What thing are you?
I have,
You have disease?
a rap sheet also.
You're a criminal.
That's right.
So what? Who cares?
It's genetics.
DNA criminality? Possible?
My son
Your son, what?
has genes.
Is he murdering?
Robbery genes.
Scene. Okay, we've all got the robbery gene. Let's get Koji out here. Koji, we're gonna do a little translator. Koji, would you like to speak gibberish or translate it?
I would like to speak gibberish.
Okay, then I'll translate it. And let's see. Hey Matt, are you there? All right, Matt, can you tell me what subject Koji is speaking about that I'm going to translate?
huh. Paper towels.
Thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate it. All right, Koji is going to give a speech about paper towels, and I will translate. Whenever you're ready, Koji, this is translator. There's so many things in this world that disgust me, and so I'm going to tell you about one thing that does not disgust me. The beautiful, soft, angelic feel of a perfect fresh roll of paper towels. Unless you drop it in water and you could get so angry but then it floats away and it's beautiful. When you buy a new roll of paper towels and someone just starts ripping it and pulling it out all wide and you get so angry, you're wasting the paper towels. These are the paper towels for the whole family. What are you doing? When someone uses 2 and you could use 1 ply.
Anta. Sota. Sobra. Soba the sob soba the
So tasty. When I use a paper towel to get the grease off my pizza, and then I eat the grease off the paper towel. Oh, but then while I'm doing it, someone steals my pizza. I'm an angry person. I'm a very angry person. I get so sad when I remember that paper towels come from beautiful trees, and each paper towel represents the carcass of a tree. And then I think, what am I doing? I'm participating in a system that's destroying our entire nature. But then I see a stain and I go, oh, let me use one of these. After a hard day's work, I go to sleep on a paper towel roll and I dream about cleaning a window until that window shatters. And then I realize I was the paper towel all along. Okay, thank you, Koji. Good job. Koji is frozen like a paper towel. And let's have everybody come on out for my movie. Alrighty. Uh, Now Koji should be loading back in I would say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Koji, appear. Whoa, that was awesome. What are the chances? Now, Koji, welcome back. So we're gonna play my movie. Here's our order. Robert's gonna give the first title, Matt's gonna give the first description, and Scott and Koji are gonna act out the first scene. Okay, so my movie, I give initials to Robert, and he turns those initials into a movie title. So, Robert, the initials are going to be Z and A. ZA. This is my movie.
Zebra assassination.
What's it about, Matt?
Oh, sorry. It is about the attempted assassination of the Zebra King.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Don. Before you take that shot, we got to establish that this is the Zebra King. I don't know if this is the right guy.
I'm pretty sure that's him.
I don't know. I mean, I got a photo here, and that guy, I don't know. The photos doesn't match. Before we take him out, we better be sure. Wait,
Um,
wait.
what?
Let me just confirm. There must be a way to confirm. Uh, Hang on a second. Let me call headquarters.
I've got him by my hand. I feel like the Incredible Hulk. Zebra King is here.
Agent Singleton, I thought you had a black cat.
Oh, this is the Zebra King, in my opinion. This is black and white.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. The description doesn't match.
It doesn't match. Okay, you're free to go. My bad. Let's go back into position.
Whoa, wait. Let me make that call to headquarters. Uh, yeah, we're on it, but we got the Zebra King in sight, but I don't think it's the right guy.
Scene. Okay, great. I can't wait for the sequel. Now, everyone's back. and we're gonna rotate. So Koji, you're gonna now give the title, and Matt and Scott are gonna act out the scene, and Robert's gonna give the description. So Koji, your initials are C and P. C and P.
Okay, so the title will be Cold Papa.
This is about a man stuck in an igloo.
Are are you stuck?
Yes, you're damn right. I'm stuck, and I'm
Oh man,
freezing.
well, let me go get like a butane torch back in my kitchen.
This igloo,
I
man.
guess I could just sort of use that, but I'd probably run out of butane before anything melts really.
Just make it fast, all right?
All right. I also have I also have this whiskey. I could I don't know light it on fire and throw it at the igloo. I don't know.
Just do anything. Just get me the hell out
All
of
right,
here, man.
all right, fine. I'll find a source of fire. Here, you take the whiskey. You could use it right now. It'll keep you warm. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, what kind of fire? Like, I don't want you to get burned.
I'll take any fire. I
Uh,
hate the cold, all right?
all right.
You know, you picked a hell of a safe house, Agent Turtle.
Well, I wasn't my decision. It was the boss's.
You got to bring me all the way up to the North Pole, stick me in an igloo, and then have me freeze to death. How am I going to testify if I'm frozen?
Um, that's the thing. I'm not. I didn't do this. I didn't do this to you. You got in the igloo. I didn't tell you to.
Scene. Okay, great. And they just argue for about 45 more minutes in the film. Um, now everybody come back out, and so let's rotate again. And so now Scott is going to give the title, Koji's going to give the description, and Robert and Matt are going to do the scene. So the letters Scott are going to be uh, R and J. R and J.
So the title of the movie is Rent Free, Jonas.
Run Free Jonas, right? Okay, so this is about a man who wants his freedom. His name is Jonas, and his only goal is freedom. But everyone, yeah, okay, that's it.
Thank you for the interview. I've since I was a small child, I've been a runner. I've been running my entire life.
I see. Did you and where have you been running from?
I've been running from, well, when I was little, I had this dream, and demons were coming at me, and I jumped out of bed and I just started running, and I've been running ever since.
Demons? You
Demons.
okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
You think demons are real?
Oh, absolutely. They breathing fire, throwing fire bolts, uh, making
Are
things.
the demons in here with you right now?
Oh no, I outran them. I left them miles behind. They're miles
Hmm,
behind us.
this is a little concerning. And what is keeping the demons from from capturing you again? I mean, you're not running right now. What if they're catching up?
Well, they probably are, but I know they're going to make up some distance. But as soon as this interview's up, I'm off. I mean, I'm gone. I mean, I'm out. I'm doing, I'm doing my 100. I'm sprinting, baby. I'm out of here.
I don't think this interview is gonna work out.
Why? What? I mean, do you want me to let the demons catch out? You want to get their point of view? I mean, that'd be a
Um,
little risky,
you
but
know what? Yes, I want to see how you're going to pull this off.
okay. All right, here we go.
If you can get the
Can't catch me.
Scene.
That's usually what I do.
Great. Excellent. Excellent demon work. All right, we've got one more rotation. So, Matt, you're going to give our title, and Scott, you're going to give our description, and Koji and Robert, you're going to act out our scene. Okay, our letters are going to be S and D. SD.
The movie is called Standard Deviation.
All right. This movie, Standard Deviation, is about uh, two guys who are down on their luck and they decide they're going to pull a bank heist.
You know, Koji, things not been going well at all, and I think it's time we crossed the line and like deviated from doing things the right. We deviated from following the law. We just got to take it in our own hands. I'm tired of being
Honestly,
hungry.
honestly, I'm done. I'm done. But let's rob that bank. I have my gun with me.
I mean, I what can I see that again, please? What
This is
type
my
of
gun.
weapon is what does it shoot? Paper clips?
Custom made gun. Yeah. It
What
it shoots.
caliber? What
It shoots.
caliber is it? Custom made thing?
It's 28. Shoots paper clips.
You want to rob? Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Hold it. Let me let's take a step back here. You want to rob a bank with a gun that shoots nothing but paper clips?
I mean, they
We
would
want
not
to
even know.
we want to scare them. We don't want to laugh them to death.
But why not? When they laugh, there's some people say laughter is the best medicine. When they laugh, they all laugh. It's like a contagious disease. And then one of us makes them laugh, and the other goes straight behind the vault and takes all the money.
So you really think that we're going to be able to hold? We're going to rob this bank using a gun that shoots paper clips, having all these people laugh till they fall down. Is that your plan?
Yeah.
Scene. Okay, just my work, Robert. I don't know, just my work. Let's get Scott and Robert out for a new choice. Scott and Robert for new choice. And in this game, I say new choice. At any moment, they have to repeat what they said, but change the end of their line. And the suggestion is going to be, how about bank? Your suggestion is bank. Bank.
Honey, I have to go to the ATM to make a withdrawal. I I will be back in a short while and I'll get dinner started. Okay.
Okay, you're going to go to the bank, but what I'm not sure is there's anything in the neighborhood that's going to be able to help you out. I mean, we're the bank account's at zero.
New choice. New choice. The bank account's
The bank account's at the savings and loan place, but they're closed, my friend. Connie, they're closed. What are you going to do? They don't have an ATM. They're closed. Um, again, I,
The deli has an ATM.
new
Honey.
choice.
The deli has a Slim Jim.
New choice.
The deli has lots of friends for me.
what type of friends are we talking about at a deli? I mean, are they meat cutters? Are they servers? Are they um, Do they wrap the meat up and hand it to people? The people that take the money? Um, who are we talking about here?
Drug dealers
New
mostly,
choice.
ballerinas mostly,
New choice.
Do
opera
they?
singers mostly.
Oh, that's good. I could. Here's your salami,
New
mommy.
new
Enjoy
opera
it.
singing. New opera singing.
I just want to get out the door. Let me go home. Leave me alone. I just want to get back to my house and play with the mouse.
Well, honey, these opera singers will lend me some money um, if I can't get to the ATM.
Have you ever heard of the opera Merchant of Venice? You had to play him back with a pound of flesh. I don't want to give up a pound of flesh.
Um, I don't think you have to worry, honey. These are upstanding opera singers.
But they work at a deli. How do I know they're not keepers or cutters? I'm sorry, meat cutters, and they're going to take that pound of flesh.
Um, well, you know what they say: a pound of flesh is worth a peck in or something.
New choice.
Great.
Uh,
Now we're harvesting organs for money.
a pound of flesh is worth a lot.
A
Oh,
lot. There is a lot down the street when there's people always hanging out there. Is it any of the guys that maybe could help us out with this problem?
those are where the drug dealers hang out.
What are they dealing?
They're dealing ecstasy.
Ecstasy. I could use a little ecstasy. I could use a little happiness in my life, but
New
again,
choice.
you know, uh, I'm tired of being depressed. I really am. I am tired of being depressed. All gets back to not having any money.
Well, these drug dealers are very special. They can get psychoactive drugs without a prescription.
New choice.
Oh,
These drug dealers are very special. They can get uh, psychoactive drugs without a buy or leave.
New choice.
These drug dealers are very special. They can get psychoactive drugs uh, by making it in their own labs at their homes.
tremendous. So now we have people making stuff at their own home in their own lab. There's no controls. How do we know the psychoactive drugs are not going to
Effective.
cause us more harm?
The Prozac that they make is first rate.
Ooh, Prozac. Yep, first rate Pro. That would definitely help with the depression.
New choice.
Maybe a couple, something, some amphetamines to raise my spirits up.
New choice.
Maybe if I changed my diet, maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's just not enough fiber in my diet. I'm not cleaning things out the way I should.
Well, honey, I think you're indirectly taking a stab at my cooking.
Scene. Okay, great. Shots fired. Now let's get our other two performers out, Matt and Koji. Okay, Matt's going to be guessing here, which means, Matt, you need to take up your headphones and give us a thumbs up when you cannot hear us. Give us a thumbs up when you cannot hear us. Okay, he cannot hear us. Now, Koji, you are going to be a passenger in Matt's Uber. And Matt is going to have to guess who you are. And you're going to be Beyonce. And then he's going to have to guess where you're going. And you are going to be going to the Great Wall of China. And he finally is going to have to guess what you're going to tip him with. It's not going to be money. You're going to tip him with the Mona Lisa painting. So, you're Beyonce going to the Great Wall of China, and you're tipping with the Mona Lisa. You're only going to give him clues about Beyonce first until he gets that right, then only clues about your destination, and then only clues about your tip. All right, let's bring Matt back in.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, great. So, Matt, you are the Uber driver. Koji is your passenger. First, Koji's going to give you clues about who Koji is. When you get that right, clues about where he's going, and then when you get that right, clues about what he's going to tip you with.
All right.
All right, here we go. The Zuber.
Oh,
Well,
I love color blue. It's just
you
so
love
pretty.
blue. Okay. So, what are you doing in town?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you recognize me.
Hmm, maybe. Can you help me jog my memory?
I mean, most people are crazy in love with me. So,
Are you Beyonce? I knew that song very well. Wait. So, Mrs. Knowles, where are you going?
well, I want to go to something unique, something I've never seen before. I mean,
Gonna need more than that.
it's a far off destination, I understand. But your car, can fly, so it doesn't matter.
Are we going to like the Star Wars universe?
Not really. I mean, we're going something where most things are made, actually. Let's go there.
Hmm. And what factory would this be?
Not a factory per se, but um, a place. Oh, is that a wall?
We are am I taking you to Walmart?
No,
Okay.
it's much bigger than that.
Hmm.
I love the walls. It's so nice.
Am I taking you to like far off destination? Fly. Are we going to heaven?
Nah, I mean, it's it's where even I mean, this is the only way I can say this, right? Everything was produced. Even this was produced.
Hmm. Are we going to space?
I mean, the only thing I'm not very concerned about is that one of my anonymous friends I can't disclose said there are sweatshops, which
Are
is
we going to China?
it's correct, but we need something. We need like a something barricading it, like a
Are
barricade.
we going to the Great Wall of China?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Oh, that was harder than Beyonce. Um. All right. That was fast. We're here. So, what are you gonna tip me with?
Oh, that's a nice painting. I want to tip it with that.
Um, the Mona Lisa?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Thank you. All right. Have a good day at the wall.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right, that was Uber. Good job, guys. Now, let's get everybody out. We're going to play a little 185. So, we are going to come up with puns or jokes or plays on words based off of a suggestion. We're going to have a whole joke formatted for you. Let's see how we do. Our first suggestion is going to be 185 vegetables walk into a bar. 185 vegetables walk into a bar. And go ahead. This is 185.
185 vegetables walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." And the vegetable says, "God, I'm cooked."
185 vegetables walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." The vegetables say, "Do you want to become a vegetable?"
185 vegetables walk into the car. Walk into a bar. The bartender says we're closed, and they say, "Oh man, our night just shriveled away."
185 vegetables just walked into the bar, and the bartender said, "Sorry, we're closed." And they said, we just wanted to be in the Bloody Mary.
185 vegetables walk into the bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the vegetables say, stop being fresh.
185 vegetables walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve vegetables. The vegetables say, now we're really steamed.
185 vegetables walk into the bar. The bartender says, we're closed. The vegetables say, now we're really steamed, and I am in a stew.
185 vegetables walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the vegetables say, if you don't let me in the next 5 seconds, I'll give you a wedgie.
Okay.
108,
Last one. Go ahead, Robert. You got one?
because 185 vegetables walk into the bar. The bartender says, we're closed. And the vegetables say, well, isn't that just rotten?
Beautiful. All right. How about 185 airplanes? 185 airplanes. Airplanes. Walk into a bar.
185 airplanes walk into a bar. The bartender says we're closed. They said, all right, we'll just fly out of here.
185 airplanes walk into a bar. The bartender says, we're closed. And he said, well, so much for filling up here.
185 airplanes walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve airplanes. The airplanes say, I guess we got steered in the wrong direction.
185 airplanes walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the airplanes say, that's fine, I'm too high anyway.
185 airplanes just walk into a bar. The bartender says, we're closed. The airplanes say, well, that crashes our plans for tonight.
185 airplanes walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve airplanes. The airplanes say, that's not very pilot.
Okay, 185 golf clubs. 185 golf clubs.
185 golf clubs walk into the bar. Bartender says, we're closed. And the golf club says, well, for you, that's enough.
185
Go ahead.
185 golf clubs walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the golf club says, well, we're not swinging.
185 golf clubs walk into a bar. A bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the golf clubs say, well, I guess we're going to have to just putt along somewhere else.
185 golf clubs walk into the bar. The bartender says, we're closed. The golf clubs look up and say, well, that's par for this course.
Hey, and that's our show. Give it up for these performers.
Hey.
We did it.
I meant
All right,
putter along. Shit.
I was going to make a joke about the sand wedge, but
give it up for these performers. Give it up for Matt. Yeah.
thanks, everyone.
Scott.
Just a little advice. People tend to be very brave in two arenas, when they're on the phone and when they're in cars.
All right, and Robert.
Slancha.
And Koji.
Like and subscribe.
Okay, cool. That's our show. See this group again in a month and see all of their shows at LAC Comedy. Check out LA Connection Live in Burbank, California. Thank you to Kent and to Tamitha, and we will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Putter along. I meant to say putter.